Yo, what's up guys, it's Zilly, and today we are actually going on a date with Eyeless Jack. He is supposed to be a serial killer. It's just an indie game that I seen on itch.io and it seemed pretty cool, and it's also one of the most popular games on it right now. So I thought we'll try it out, so yeah, let's just jump straight in.
Shadow Generations, SG01, only OGs remember that one. Silly now, you know, on that reincarnation one.
Oh, straight away, what is your name? Zilius. There we go. Did we just hit enter? Oh, boys, we can fully type. The sound of people chatting and wine glasses clanking fills your ears. Watching everyone else spending time together makes you feel a bit awkward about sitting alone. However, you comfort yourself with the thought that soon enough your date would arrive. People around you seem to think that your date won't be good company. The nearby area is completely void of any other customers, except yours of course. Or except you of course. Does your own opinion match the customers, or perhaps you're more open about it? Oh wow, so we get to choose our own stuff, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I keep looking at OBS, by the way. I need to stop doing that. So what's the options we got? We got, surely is not that bad. I'm actually a bit nervous. Is my hair, well, there isn't anything weird on my face, right? Actually, you want to know what? Look, I've got a big spot on my face right now, on my head. Absolutely disgusting. What it was, I woke up this morning and it was just there. So I actually don't have a clue what happened. I must have lain it funny or something. Right, next one. I'll just stick around for the food. I don't actually want to date this creep. Really? Alright, just chill, nothing to worry about. He better be great if I showed up. Wait, he's late? I'm just gonna put, alright, just chill, nothing to worry about. Because that's something I would say, okay? And we're gonna make a quick safety save. Anyway, I'll go on this date and we'll chat. Have a great time. Maybe we'll get some dessert. It'll be great. Maybe it will be. I've got this funky music. Oh shit. He is eyeless, isn't he? Jesus. Hey Azilius, right? Sorry for being late. I had some things to do. You wake up from your thoughts to find a familiar face at the end of the table. He's already sat down and everything. A somewhat nervous smile pumped his lips. Oh, he seems happy. Oh, great. Oh, yes, that's me. You must be Jack, then. So, how was your day been? That's one choice. I don't know about that one. Hey there. Where's your mask? What? Oh, hi. Mind if I ask? Oh, because of Corona. I was like, that's a bit offensive. You don't want to tell him to put a mask on. He's not ugly. Oh, hi. Mind if I ask what was keeping you busy? What exactly did you have to do? Murder people again? We have to choose? No, I can't. And then finally, so basically, if you do, hey there, where's your mask? You're just a Karen. So I think I'll choose the top one in real life because I'm quite an awkward person. Yep, that's me. Not too bad. Could be worse. Could be better. How about you? See that? Oh, he said that. Oh. Yeah, that's me. I was gonna say, I'm usually like that. Could be worse, could be better, you know? One of those things. I'm alright, the usual. Well, I'm on a date with an eyeless man eating monsters, so not great. What? How does we know he's a murderer? What? I was doing better before you shot. You can't say that, he's just gonna stab you. I've seen better days, but I'm not going to let that bring me down. Well, I feel better now since you're here. I'm just gonna put I'm alright, usual. Great! But I'm curious, why did you come to this date? Why not? There hasn't been anything interesting happening lately. So I thought this could be fun. Are you kidding? I had to come here. I've heard so many things about you. I couldn't just pass up the opportunity to meet you. Especially if I'm not going to be, well, murdered in the process. All you need to know is that I didn't come here voluntarily. Fucking hell. Oh, because I wanted to spend time with you, of course. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to tell you all my secrets. Don't get the wrong idea. I just didn't have anything else to do. Because a kiss onto my forehead isn't good enough for me. Oh wow. To be fair, I'm usually the ones like, there's nothing interesting, let's go and do this. Alright, I think you should order your food. We didn't come here just to chat, right? You give Jack a puzzled look. Yeah. What? Aren't you going to eat anything? I was about to ask you, actually. I took something to eat with me, since I don't really like the normal food they serve here. Is he eating people? Oh, he's a cannibal. But since I know most people wouldn't like to watch me eat, I'm going to ask if it's alright with you. Oh, and I do have permission to eat here. Alright, oh fucking ash if you have permission. Jesus Christ. Sure, go ahead, I don't mind. It's not that I don't want you to eat, but I kinda get sick easily when it comes to blood and all that. So if it's not too much trouble, could you not eat right now? That's disgusting. Oh, but I don't want to offend him and then he like stab, you know? Oh, but what would you do? I'm just gonna say go ahead. And then we're gonna save, right? We need to save. And then, oh, what, you can go back? No, sure, go ahead, right? But what we need to do, for the love of God, turn this fucking music down. Hopefully it's not too quiet for you. I don't know what these are, because they barely went off. Jack reaches into the pocket of his hoodie and pulls out a red bleeding organ. He takes a bite out of it and then puts it onto a plate. What the fuck? So we're gonna save just because this is getting a bit crazy. Oh my god, I can see it down here. What the fuck? We can skip. Oh, crazy. References. Oh, that just loads of that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, the smell is rather strong and you try not to stare too much at the organ in front of you while you eat your own food. What does human meat taste like? How did you get permission to eat that here? So, what do you like to do? Can't you at least use a knife and fork? Oh my god. We can, like, legit be like a Karen. So what does human meat... I'm gonna put, how did you get permission? It's actually a pretty funny story. So, I know this one guy that gets into trouble a lot. Likes to mess with his bones. Which isn't too good for him since he's a proxy and all that. Oh my god, he's got blood on his face, look. Anyway, he had pretty much jumped into this place through the window at night. I don't know what the hell he thought he was doing, but he was getting into some serious trouble. The owner was here and had a gun and a hatchet. Isn't going to bring down a shotgun, so I stepped in a bit and and bit the owner's shoulder. Then, well, I started having too much fun and that guy with the axe had to step in. The owner was almost dead. Started mumbling the usual, please don't kill me, I'll do anything. And you know what? Me and the axe guy decided that we'd let him live if we could come and eat here. What the fuck? At that moment, it seemed kind of like a stupid idea. I mean, when the hell will I want to go eat in a restaurant? But seems like it came in handy after all. Oh, and I might have some parties here. Murder parties, of course. Yep, normal. Just normal everyday stuff, innit? That's quite a story. Hey, you're gonna invite me to one of those parties if you ever have one. So, you even get your permission through barbaric means. Why is some of these options just mad? This was brave of you to step in. That friend you mentioned probably wouldn't have gotten out in one piece without your help. That's kind of cool. I'm just gonna put that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Really? I mean, no, not cool at all. Jack said, shaking his head lightly. You and Jack finish your meals. However, it seems that most of the disastrous thing that could ever happen during the date is happening right now. An awkward silence. Jack seems to be looking somewhere else, keeping himself busy. But you were fairly certain that he was aware of this situation. Yeah, he's aware. And that means it's up to you to fix it. After some thinking, you come up with a genius conversation starter, which is a pickup line. I've been practicing, and this is my chance to use the cheesiest and hopefully the most charming one. A funny joke, although the only things I'm able to come up with right now are puns. But who knows, maybe he likes puns. Talking is way too old school. Instead, I'll fold an origami from this paper I found and give it to him. Man's whipping out paper like, wow. A conversation about the most cruel thing you've ever done to another living being. Not petting a cute dog you saw. A conversation about other guys he knows. To find out more about his friend. Yeah, that's it. You're totally not trying to find someone else to date. Right, I usually like to say awkward funny jokes, so... You dig around your mind to find the best pun you have ever heard and say, did you hear about that man that sued an airline company after it lost his luggage? Sadly, he lost his case. Wow. Wow. No, oh my... That has to suck. That's like my pickup lines, right? I know I chose jokes, but I got some fucking messed up funny like pickup lines. So you've got your let me think of one. So you can say, are you a drill sergeant? Because you have my private stand at attention. Aha. Fuck's sake. Anyway, let's move on. Jack was silent for a while, processing what you just said. However, he then burst out laughing. Oh, yes, we made him laugh. He's not killing us tonight. He's not killing us tonight. Woo! Seeing how funny you thought your joke was, you come up with another one. Also, you really shouldn't trust atoms. They make up everything. So, my stomach hurt. Oh, he's laughing! Oh, that's good. Jack literally almost fallen off his seat from how hard he's laughing. Seeing that makes you laugh. Slowly but surely he's able to calm down. You swear he even wiped a tear off his face, which you don't know how it got there in the first place, seeing as he has no eyes. Actually, that's very true. What the fuck? I would never have thought about that if that never said. I really didn't think you find it funny. You like puns? That's strange you're cute. Hey, I love puns too. Puns, really? It wasn't that funny. Oh, right, what we're doing? I really don't think you find it funny. Hey, I'm just gonna put, you like puns? That's strange you're cute. Fuck it. Are you saying there's people that don't like them? But they're hilarious. Things are going pretty smoothly so far. If you want this date to be considered a smooth experience, you have to keep this up. What should the two of you talk about next? Shit. See, I'm bad at like good conversations. That's my thing. I can make jokes. I can start a conversation. You start talking about shit that you like. I don't have any idea. I'm like a geek. I play table tennis and I play games on a computer. Philosophy. There's nothing better than pondering the meaning of life and existence during a date to a restaurant. Puns. Just puns. Genocide, murder, everything similar. Jack's an expert of this topic. I'm sure it'll be very interesting. Our lives as they are currently, because Jack's more than just a murderer and I don't care what everyone else says. Our shared hatred for each other, because screw smooth date. What? See, our lives, because Jack's more than just a murderer. I don't care what... See, he is more than just a murderer because he's got a personality, which is weird because he found that funny means he has to care about something, or he has to have something in him. There's nothing better than pondering the meaning of life and what's existence during a date to a restaurant. More than just a murder. You know what, I'm going to put puns. You and Jack have a great conversation about your shared love of puns, or if you don't like puns, then you pretended to. Of course, you also shared your best puns with each other. At one point, Jack was laughing so hard that he almost fell over. However, that in turn only made you both laugh harder. He's still winking at me with a tear. It's a bit weird. That guy's a bit oofed. There's someone walking in the background. Oh, and this one here. Nearby tables gave you weird glances, not understanding the genius comedy behind every joke. Exactly, puns are actually really cool. I didn't stop myself from laughing. I certainly enjoyed making jokes for Jack, but what I liked even more was his smile and laugh. Even if my puns weren't comedy gold, Jack laughed at each one. It made me happy, also gave me more confidence, and shared these puns later. It was strange that he thought it was so funny, but I didn't say it. Psych, I hate puns. Oh, don't ever do that to a murderer. Actually, you know what? Don't ever do that to anyone. Don't laugh. Pretend to laugh because it said that we were both laughing. Don't do that shit. And then be like, oh, psych, I hate fuck that, don't do that. You're a dickhead if you do that. I certainly enjoy making jokes for Jack, but well, I'll even like way smart. I didn't stop. You know what? I didn't stop myself from laughing. I love puns, so. At one point, the two of you sounded like howling wolves. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. Jack glances at a nearby clock on the wall. A look for realization takes over his face and he turns to you. How he's able to see the clock and everything else in the first place is a mystery that you have to solve some other time. Oh, see, there's a pun. He's looking at clock. Don't know how to. He doesn't know how he can see the clock, so you have to figure out another time. Oh, this game's jokes, man. It's got puns. It's got puns. I think you should pay for your food. We don't have much time left. What do you mean? Pretty much beg Jack to pay for me, which he eventually does due to finding me extremely annoying, but oh well. Yeah, we're splitting. At least now the price is much cheaper. Though Jack didn't actually give any money, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Now, when the payment is out of the way, the two of you prepare to leave. This is when people start saying goodbye. But the question is, how will you say goodbye? It seems Jack's busy thinking about something, offering you the chance to plan your amazing departure. I stretch out my hand to shake his. I spread my arms to give him a hug. This date has gone so well, surely he won't reject me. If I just lean a little bit closer, maybe glance at his hips. I mean, what's a date without a kiss? I admit, this date hasn't been amazing, but surely I can get at least a little tiny kiss. I lean forward, even close my eyes. At this point, I can just hope. I want to give him a hug, but I think he's gonna... Oh no, I think he's trying to stab me or something. Once Jack realizes that you're trying to hug him, he lightly places his arms around you. I felt like he was barely even touching you, but that didn't matter at least. He hugged you. It's been pretty fun, Azaleas. I hope you had a good time too. Well, watching you suffer is pretty funny. It was okay, but it's not like I like you or anything. Oh wow. I'm just gonna put we did. We'll see. Goodbye, Azaleas. You stand up and walk to the door. Before you leave, you turn to look back. Jack's still sitting at his table, slowly sinking back into his thoughts. One last thing, Jack. You're strangely adorable. Bye, sucker. You're a pretty cool guy, Jack. We should hang out more. And don't get the wrong idea. I totally don't like you or anything, dummy. Don't forget about me, Jack. That's like the Titanic. Don't let go, Jack. I think you have a nice face. Wait, no, that's weird. I mean, I like your shirt. Adios, amigo. You say in an extremely deep voice. No, you're a pretty cool guy, Jack. We should hang out. That's what I'm gonna say. When you left, Jack felt fulfilled, happy, not because he was glad to see you leave, by no means, but because this evening had been a good one. Perhaps the sparks of romance didn't fly, but he still feels that he enjoyed his time thoroughly. He sees you as a potential friend and might invite you to hang out or just do something in the nearby future. He hopes that the fact that your date didn't lead to romantic feelings doesn't bother you and that you too like the idea of a friendship. Jack sees you as a grateful and fun person, but also clever. It's likely that he'll ask you for favours on multiple occasions, favours that go along the lines of disposing bodies and washing his murder weapons. What the fuck? That's not what friends do. Friends don't do that. If you comply, he'll be sure to return these favours to you, as long as you don't forget to ask him. But if you don't want to, just become another acquaintance, you should aim to hang out with him and get to know him instead of just going his work for him. Just doing his work. I was about to say I'm reading something wrong. Seeing as Jack wants to be friends with you, it shouldn't be difficult. And maybe you'll be able to bump up your relationship to something more than just friends, if that's what you want. No, I'm okay with friends. As long as he's not trying to kill me, we're cool, man. We're cool. It's not exactly every day for Jack to make new friends, and so the people he's familiar with have taken notice of you. Here's some of their thoughts. Helen Bloody Painter. Azalea seems like an okay person. I don't know if we'll get along, but Jack seems to think so. Suppose I could hang out with them, and Jack sometimes. Either way, I'm glad Jack's finding new friends. Even if he doesn't say it, I'm pretty sure he's lonely sometimes, and I'm not always around. Plus, Sometimes he calls me boring, so maybe Azilius is more exciting. You damn fucking right, well, I don't need to kill people to be exciting. You know me. Chill. Jack made friends with someone who isn't a complete shut-in. Huh? I would have never guessed. Good for him, I suppose. That's Toby, like Toby Jizzle. Nah, I'm just saying, Toby would never fuck with Jack, that's for sure. Azilius seems like an awesome person. I totally have to meet them sometime. Yeah, you do, the puppeteer. A ship sails. What ship? Friendship. Yo, we survived. We survived the night. Thank you, Talia Ma. Oh, I didn't save it. Date night with Eyeless Jack. A game created by Akemi and the Snowy One. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Maven PY. Right, so I'm going to let these credits play out as usual. You know, we have to give these guys the attention that they need. And that they so what deserve for making games. Sometimes, as you can see, games are not always have to be action or scary. They can just be chill stuff like this. So, yeah, that was actually pretty fun. There was a lot of reading. I was a bit mad, but I'm guessing though you choose different stuff and you can get different outcomes. So if you would like to see all the other outcomes, leave a comment and I'll go through and pick all the outcomes. I can even be Karen. I'll just moan about everything. I can actually be a Karen in a game. A date with a serial killer. We can watch a Karen get killed like everyone wants. No, that's probably a bit too far. Yeah, no, that's a major bit too far. You know, maybe not killed Karen, but justice. We'll just say justice, okay? But yeah, that's a date with Eyeless Jack. We dated a serial killer and we survived. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.
Shadow Generations, SG01. Only OGs remember that one. Silly now, you know, on that reincarnation one.